Hi, I'm Bruce Buchan from CleanRiver, and I'm about to walk you through the TIM102-4 Recycling Center. Similar to the previous model, the XFT, it is made with 100% post-consumer recycled content, but really 97% when you factor in the resin color for manufacturing. This model, the TIM series, is the top-selling recycling center that CleanRiver manufactures. For many reasons. It's future ready, and it's a different design. Rather than a panel on post, what we do is a panel on panel design. And this gives it a much softer look within an office environment. And it's been more of an aesthetic overall look than what we've found. When it comes to a panel on panel design, we have put out over 30 to 35,000 of these units in the workplace with an absolute zero failure rate. And the fact that these are going to be placed in an office, they're not going to be subjected to intensive use like that on a factory floor with forklifts or people running around and potentially damaging it. The TIM102 is what we call future ready, and it's future ready in every aspect. But the most important part is what we've got on the top is we can do whatever opening you want, whether it's round or square or rectangular. But what's really unique is these plates are changeable. So in the event you're collecting the 4 streams that are listed here and you want to change, it's a very simple process. You pop the plates out underneath and you can change the plate to whatever configuration and the graphic. But what really makes it a really future-ready benefit for your program, because you never know when your program is going to change. In the event you're collecting compost and landfill, and you're finding that one area is collecting, perhaps the compost is collecting twice as fast as the landfill, that means it has to be serviced more frequently by the custodial, costing time and money. The future-ready transition concept that we patented works like this. When you have a standard program with compost and landfill and you're realizing that one side is, as I mentioned, filling up quicker, when you open the door, what's inside is our transitionable liner, and you can adjust the liner from one section to another, so it could be 1/3 or 2/3. Very simply, you could remove these 2 plates, which is a 50-50 design, and in seconds you can change it to a 2/3, 1/3, and then all you have to do is change the graphic in the back, and you are back in business, because situations are going to change. When we look inside the unit, this is where some of the features stand out. And again, similar to the XFT design, it's metal reinforced on the top and down the sides with the earth magnets, so it will suck in and keep that door straight. And again, stainless steel hinges with screws in every hole, so we don't do 1 or 2 or 3 for spacing. The liner, and again, this comes in both sides. It has instructions on how to attach the bag, and this is how it's going to work. So it's a 50-50. You simply wrap the bag around, and you tie it off on the side. And in the event it goes to a 2/3, 1/3, same bag size, you just go it across. And this way it gives you total flexibility to go. You have creativity to change as your requirements change. When it comes to communication in a recycling program, it is our belief that less is more. We do recognize people have 2 to 3 seconds to make that decision, and everything is future ready. The backboard design is similar to the XFT, where if you need a change, it can be done in seconds. We have purposely not put the labels on top here because we found that it can create a little bit more of a mess in time, and if they do peel off, it's just something that we just don't feel is the best way to get the message across. But what you do have on the front is an opportunity to put out a supporting message, a branding message, or even updated status on the success of your recycling program. So when you combine all of these, it's a very clean aesthetic look, quick change graphics, and you do have the ability to change your messaging within minutes. One of the great things about working with recycled material in the manufacturing process is there's a lot of scrap material and offcuts, and it allows us to manufacture bird nest boxes. This is a non-profit program that CleanRiver does every year, providing to 200 schools across North America this idea of a nesting station that they get to build. So perhaps something like this would tie into your overall corporate sustainability initiatives, and if so, we would be happy to talk to you about getting involved with this type of program geared towards the environment. As far as the design and construction underneath, the TIM unit has 4 wheels which are locking or lockable, or whichever way you want it. And it's also reinforced with plates on the bottom to give it maximum strength as it's being rolled across the floors. So overall, the TIM unit, being made with the highest percent of recycled content, the aesthetic look, and the ability to be future ready and change whenever you require change, would be the ultimate choice to ensure a long success for your recycling